Also, a special thing, Trump indicted again in federal election interference case following Supreme Court immunity ruling. Former President Donald Trump has once again been indicted over his effort to overturn the 2020 presidential election loss, an effort that accumulated in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. A federal grand jury on Tuesday returned a superseding indictment that charged Trump with the same 4 counts he faced in the original indictment last August. Conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights. Obstruction of and attempt to obstruct an official man, this guy crazy. The new indictment was returned following Supreme Court decision on presidential immunity last month, which barred the government from using certain official acts Trump took in his role as president in his prosecution. So they switched it up. So they said instead of it saying former President Donald Trump, they just put Donald Trump running for president.
They switched the name out, so they probably so they don't have to call him that. They probably makes it a little bit worse to try. I don't know, worse to try and convict somebody. You keep on calling former president, like, you know what I mean? Because right now you don't even want to give him the respect that he's due. I feel like out of all the cases that he had, this is the one that to me is the worst one.
Yes,
this was. I mean, in my eyes, I didn't care so much about the 34 felony one. I'm like, I don't care about that shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Well, I mean, the Georgia ones. That's crazy. They still got the lady trying to see if she can still even attempt to prosecute him.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, and the thing with the espionage, I get it. We do need to get our files back, deal with it how you have to. If you had to charge him, charge him. But him trying to overthrow, a lawful election, that right there is, I mean, people died. I mean, you had 9 people who died subsequently from the result of what happened that day. If you watch the videos, you got officers stuck in doorways yelling and screaming. You see officers beat, you know what I'm saying, getting thrown back over, like pick your homie up and basically throwing them on the ground. I mean, this is the kind of stuff this is the thing that we really need to be paying attention to, is that right there. Because if we allow him to get off with it, what do you think the next president's going to do? You know what I mean? If it's me, I'm willing to do what he's willing to. I mean, basically, we go get paid thugs or whatever you want to call them and have them attack American Capitol, man. Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
Let's be real.
It's like it's like gone from superseding indictment are the sections that detailed Trump's conversation with Justice Department officials in which he alleged to have asked them to support his false claim of election fraud. Former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark, who backed Trump's claim and was almost named acting attorney general, has been removed as an unindicted co-conspirator. Prosecutors also removed references to advice Trump got from a conversation he had with direct advisors in the Oval Office, like White House counsel Pat Cipollone, and reference to some of his tweets from that period. Think about it. They have so much evidence, they can still take some out, and they put it in front of a grand jury, and the grand jury was like, yeah, he's guilty.
I mean, everybody, if you guys go watch the January 6th, the panel, the committee on this, you're going to see that he's guilty. They're spelling it out for you. Everything's right there in black and white, man. He did it. We all know he did it. We watched him do it.
We watched him enjoying and dancing in his tent while they were doing it.
I didn't believe that it was going to happen. Somebody told me before this happened. Like, how do I know? I mean, like Tupac said, how you know? How does somebody, just a random person, know? He's like, man, he ain't leaving office and something big's about to happen on January 6th. How did this person know? And I ain't trying to put him in a situation where we're talking about it, because a lot of people knew about it. So don't even look at it like that.
It was a whole
Everybody
conspiracy.
Knew. You guys knew. The government knew. So if these people knew, the government knew. Because you guarantee you they're looking at a bunch of these people who they arrested are on government watch lists, or probably being watched by the feds, the CIA, whoever else was watching these people. So don't try to act like, who's this person? No, all of y'all knew this shit was about to happen. Period. Y'all watched the messages going back and forth. They weren't using encrypted shit. This was everywhere.
They were using their cell phone.
I mean, he was talking about
because
a person talking about this
away
shit.
With it. That's the whole thing. It's like they didn't care what they were doing. Now they're like, a lot of them are snitching. They ain't built for it. They thought they were like, we're gonna get away with it. It'll be fine. Election's stolen. Then they're like, we're gonna I gotta go to jail.
1,400 people so far have been charged.
I gotta go to jail with the niggas.
1,400 people so far. I guess, the one dude got like 25 years or something like that. The one dude from Proud Boys, like the leader or whatever.
Yeah, he was an
They
informant,
gave him 25 years.
He was an informant.
He still broke him out 25 years. He didn't tell enough. He should have told some more. That's what it was. You got 25 years. You probably should have told some more. You feel me? He should have. I mean, I was keeping it real. You know what I mean? Shit, you got 20.
Like, yeah, whatever, Muhammad.
You know what I'm
He's like, I'm a proud boy.
Hey,
He's
listen.
like, yeah, you're proud to be Muslim, huh? 25 years, sucker.
Hey, I like this, man.
Prescott.
If you telling that's what you do for a living, because I don't condone it, but I'm saying if that's what you do and you still get 25 years, it wasn't a good deal. You got a bad deal.
At all. How the fuck you gonna tell on people and still get 25, bro?
25, bro. I mean, what was they trying? What was they gonna give you? The triple life plea bargain? They're
like, look. We gonna give you 30, right? But if you tell on these 10 people,
we gonna give you 25 years. But the people he probably told on ain't probably with street stuff. You know what I'm saying? At all. You probably just told on whoever probably told on Rudy Giuliani. He probably told on everybody.
He's like, my mailman said he was down for it. He said his boss, his best friend's uncle's cousin said he agreed with me too.
Let me go into this one